Ex gratia payments are discretionary sums made without any legal obligation, either as a thank you or as a gesture of goodwill. The Principal Auditor report states that the government paid out ex gratia payments worth £800,000 to 4 retiring police officers in 2023. This was in respect of a personal settlement, pension, medical and employment payments approved by the Chief Minister. The auditor notes that there were 38 transfers from essential services to government departments, with 36 officers coming from the RGP and 2 from Customs. Following a request for information, the auditor says he was only provided with explanations for 7, which he describes as meaningless and inadequate. Following repeated follow-ups, he was informed there was no information on file regarding the reason for the transfers beyond what had already been provided. According to the Principal Auditor, these transfers reflect a growing trend, and despite the new public sector roles being offered at a lower grade, the officers retained their original salaries, allowances and pension rights. He says he believes a significant number of police officers may have been granted employment protection due to the McGrail Inquiry. He outlines recurring payments totalling over £105,000 that were made between 2019 and 2025 to 12 former police officers. Within this sum, Tony Sacramento highlights that £31,000 was paid to 6 officers, 3 police sergeants and 3 police constables during the financial years 2023 to 24 and 24 to 25, adding these appear to be in connection with confidential payments made either before the officers were transferred to the wider public service or retired, and they seem to relate to salary adjustments. The auditor says despite repeated requests over 5 financial years, no explanation or supporting documentation has been provided by No. 6 Convent Place. In another case, a former police constable who had been dismissed by the RGP for misconduct in 2010 received an ex gratia sum of just over £170,000 in January 2024. He questions the fairness of granting a pension to someone dismissed for misconduct over officers who resigned voluntarily, highlighting that there are no provisions for monthly pensions for officers who are dismissed on misconduct grounds. Despite repeated requests for information and documentation relating to this payment, the Principal Auditor says no response was received. In total, the government has paid out over £11 million in ex gratia payments to public sector employees between 2018 and 2024. We'll bring you details in the coming days.